Ladles and jelly spoons. It's Tim Dowd. Recording. My fault. First question. His ears, Jen. I'm having a big ladles and jelly spoons. Where are you from? So, what's your name and where are you from? I'm very good channel. Good morning, my friends. It is 9:10. I apologise, 9:11. But the person that I blew off yesterday, he beat me up when I came this morning. He really beat me up. And I thought it was going to be on his own, but he's brought his lovely wife with him. Come on. There we go. Is it following me? Ian.
There we are.
What's your name? Where are you from?
Mario from England. It's Scunthorpe.
Scunthorpe.
Katrina, Mario's wife, from Scunthorpe also.
There you go. And he's been on a few times. You've been on once, have you?
No, she didn't make
not?
it.
The first time?
Yeah.
Well, we've seen you before, though.
You've seen me before, yeah.
But you've not been on it?
No.
So we decided that we were going to go to San Eugenio. Then halfway there, he says, "Where's this Eki, sir?" And I said, "Do you want to go there?" He said, "Yeah, we'll find out." So there's not a lot around here to look at, but there is if you walk that way, which is what we're going to do today, because we're going to come back here about 10 o'clock, because they don't open till 10. And there's a few nice places and a couple of bridges that I want to show you of how to get here on foot safely.
All
Right? So we'll show you the other bridge from Playa Ulid first, but if you're in the Costa Adeje Vanya Bay area, then you'll end up walking up the big hill, and then you go to the tunnels. Do not go under the tunnels. People die crossing the road there, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to have a walk out the side of the car park here, and we're going to go and see some nice little restaurants that I recommend that are out here as well. One of them is the all-you-can-eat meat place that I went with the McMaster. So if you see that. So we do it forward. Katrina, if you stay in the middle, then both mics will pick you up if you want to say something.
Okay.
Like how good I'm looking I am and stuff like that.
I've already said that.
Got to repeat it online.
I've already said this, Tim, you're very good looking. In real life.
I'm a lot slimmer as well, aren't I?
Absolutely.
I'm a lot slimmer.
The camera doesn't do any justice at all.
No. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll
Do you want me
actually,
to answer that now?
we'll actually get the camera logged onto you.
All right.
There you go. You okay with steps?
Yeah. Soon find out.
They're all different sizes as well, these bloody steps. That's the problem.
I must hurt your arm holding that.
I change it once in a while. Like that. Like that. So,
Yeah, get in the middle.
Oh, you'll get it.
No, you're in the middle.
No, it's fine to count it.
because of the mics. So what we're saying is, Scunthorpe, you've been here for a couple of weeks, you're here for another week?
Well, Katrina will be here for a month. I've been for 3 weeks.
All right.
I came for a week on my own with one of my best friends.
Well, your real friends.
My real friends, yeah.
And we'll get passage.
And then Mazda, she flew out, Mazda flew in.
So, what do they call it? A nardlos, what's that in English? A seamless transition.
Oh, but absolutely, yeah.
Yes.
A seamless transition.
I booted her out the apartment and
Moved himself.
I moved in.
Is it your apartment or
No.
you're renting it?
Renting it.
And I assume you come often to Tenerife?
Yes, it's getting quite regular now.
Mazda's only here in September.
Yeah.
Sorry, what did I say? Stamp
On a
day. It
jolly.
wasn't a stamp
Yeah,
day, was
yeah.
It? It was her 50th birthday
All right.
with the boys.
The boys. I never went on any of those when I was a young man, because I'd always moved house so often that I didn't have friends like that, if you know what I mean.
Who says the friends that they came with? Now they know who they are.
Or colleagues. You don't have to have a tissue, do you,
No.
Katrina?
I shall have a look.
Because I forgot to bring my chuck away gum thing.
We have to.
Tissue.
So we're going to go forward now.
No, I don't
Have a look at the mountains. There's the clouds up there. That's pretty cool, that, isn't it?
Nice view.
I haven't got one, Tim.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'll grab a leaf.
If I was with my granddaughter, I'd have baby wipes and all sorts.
The old baby wipes. I don't know what they've done here. Some sort of government building, I think. I don't know what it is. Right. So, plant, I'm going to take one of your leaves. I do apologise in advance. And nip
Been
it.
up there.
Hmm?
There's a bin there.
All right. Where you been? Right, in a minute we'll be able to see what people are saying.
Some nice buildings up here, isn't there?
Ah. Well, this is a very Russian quarter.
Russian?
Yeah. Well, when the Russians were rich and famous, they bought all these properties, or built them, so, in fact. So, lots of Russians here. Jeez,
Yeah.
he was fast, wasn't he? Set my life in my hands. It's Craig's on. Hope you're feeling better, my friend. I'll read your comments in a minute.
Are they still here, these Russians?
Most of them, yeah. A lot of them didn't actually live here and just came here. They just got the properties. And some of them, I don't know whether they can actually get the money out, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Pay for a property here.
I have no idea, to say the truth, but I should imagine anything between 600,000 and 2 million.
Yeah.
You know, it depends where, who, when. The further we go up here, the more sort of residential it becomes with sort of apartment complexes. But this side here, you've got the next road up, you've got bespoke villas, you know, all different.
Any famous people live around here?
I don't know any, and Webby's the guy to ask on that, but I know that a lot of people come to the hotels in Del Duque. Set my life in my hands. So this is the first restaurant we're going to show you, which is the all-you-can-eat. This is the Charcuteria Rodeo,
Where's that one?
and it's on Calle Beirut. It's right there. In fact, this garage used to be the whole thing. So where the garage is now, there was this really old Canarian building with domed roofs, blue tiling, you know.
Yeah.
And there was a beautiful restaurant. You went in, and there was like 2 layers, a middle layer and then like a raised layer around the side. And in the middle was a massive salad buffet. And you could just go and help yourself from the salad buffet. And then they come round with different meats, and you had a green and red card either side. And as long as the green card was facing upwards, they'd serve you meat. So they come with chicken and sausages first, and then they try and fill you up, and then they come and
The more expensive goods.
Right.
Yeah.
So they knocked that down and made a garage, and then they rebuilt the restaurant here, but there's no salad bar anymore. So they bring you the salad now.
Right.
But I
I'm
mean, it's
looking
well
at
worth
that.
it.
It's that, isn't it?
That's part of the garage, I would just.
Yeah.
That's the garage cafe,
Yeah.
and this is the restaurant. So special yellow lines here that you don't park. So you can either sit in or out. Let's have a look here what the timings are. Opening times. Wednesday to Sunday. So lunch and dinner.
2 till 11.
So 2 till 11. And adults are £31.90, children £17.90. And it is all you can eat. Can you see in there?
Yeah, yeah. It looks nice.
I don't know whether you can see in here. There you go. So there's inside air conditioned, and there's this area here with beautiful views.
Oh. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
And so you're extra for drinks, so you got to work it out. It's probably 50 a head if you can have a bottle of wine. But it's still not bad.
No.
And you are full.
Yeah.
You are full. No takeaways, no doggy
So it's
bags.
just meat then, isn't it? Basically.
No, it's actually not too bad. You've got sort of chips, potatoes, salads, all that type of stuff, and then they come with skewered sausages and skewered chicken legs usually, and then that you eat those.
There's only so much you can eat protein, isn't there?
Right, and then they come with. I think the next one is maybe a carved beef and then a roast pork with apples, and then it's all well done. It's not just like chucking meat on your plate. It's all sort of like thought out. Then you got the high rib, then you got the ribeye, then you got the sirloins, and
So start by not eating a lot.
basically, if you're a big eater, then try everything, but don't just get like one sausage, one chicken. But the problem is that you actually end up stuffing yourself full of the cheap meats.
Yeah.
And then when the real stuff comes, you can't eat it. And don't get them more than one meat before, and send them away and get time to come back later, because otherwise it gets cold on your plate.
Yeah.
Good tip.
Right, so that's the rodeo.
Right.
Tell them Tim, the YouTuber, sent you.
It's doing Billy, yeah.
He's looking at a bill here.
Oh, God. Right. Thought you said it was cheap.
Huh?
Thought you said it was cheap.
I didn't say it was cheap, I said it was about 50 a head.
I know. It's somebody's bill from last night.
Yeah, 5 menus.
Yeah.
300.
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
All right, okay. So it's 5 menus, 4 things, 2 things, Coca-Cola, 2 beers, 385, and Chapito Premier, that's like a shot, 350, and 2 bottles of wine, $75 a piece.
Well, it's wine costs them all.
€75 a bottle of wine.
Each, 150.
Oh, don't get the wine.
No, the people who come here are...
They've got money.
Well, yeah, they don't ask,
No, they're just fun.
I mean, it's not the place you'd come for a cheap meal, obviously, and mostly it's locals because it's a local area. But
If you can afford them houses,
well,
you
what
can obviously afford that meal.
well, yeah, well, you can sit here and have a coffee for €2. Which way are we going to go? We're going to go down to the thing over here. So this is a E9 garage. I like the design of the old one, because it was very Spanishy, very Canarian, and there was loads of families in there. And this is more like for exclusive, yeah. Because I think the first time we came, it was all you can eat for like €17 or something like that. So the kiddies' price was the adult price. But it still wasn't worth it for Chris, because she doesn't eat a lot of meat. What's the step?
So she didn't really get her money's worth.
No, but I was eating for 2 at the time, so. Muchas gracias. So this is what I'm going to show you where you should not cross the road. So you'll come up from Fanya Bay Plaza. If you walk straight up the hill, not the side for Playa Lid, the other side, you'll end up coming into one of these 2 tunnels. One down there and one here. And this is basically a death trap. Because you don't know which way they're going. Now there is a zebra crossing there, but if you want to go under the tunnel, you've still got to dice with death on the on-ramp for the motorway.
Right, yeah.
Now through that tunnel there is that garden centre. That's quite nice to go and have a look round. They used to have a cafe in there, but I don't think they do anymore. And then that goes down that street that gets to the Jacaranda Hotel.
This area at all, haven't we?
No.
So we're on the other side of the motorway here, so the top side.
So
Needs getting sorted.
was that the bridge there then?
I'm sorry?
The bridge you was on about?
The bridge I'm on about, yeah. This one comes out, if you take a right after GF Fanya Bay and Isabel hotels. If you go up the hill from there, you'll end up to this bridge, which is the best way to go, I would say, if you're not going Playa Ulid direction. So we're only streaming at 3 megabits a second here, but we haven't dropped anything, so it's half the quality of normal. But that's the problem with this side of the motorway.
Is it?
Yeah, the coverage of 4G isn't that good. So this is the restaurant we're going to have a look at now. It's a grill, asador. But I can never say, what is it, Conafi? Conde? Del Conde, there you go, the Condor Grill. Craig's on the chat. He fell a few times, he's hurt his knee. He was in A&E yesterday.
Oh, I've got a story about that.
You falling?
No, when we have a cuppa, I'll tell you all about it.
Okay. So this is selling these homes. There's a new block further up. It's called Miraverde. So look at the green. And this is the Asador del Conde. This is a very nice grill. Restaurant. We'll have a look when they're open. Catch somebody robbing it. Oh, this is the menu of the day.
$13.90.
$13.90 for a starter, a main, a drink, and a coffee.
It's not a bad price, huh?
Hola. Horarios?
1 o'clock, 11 o'clock.
1 o'clock to 11 o'clock. La una hasta
Sí, de la 1 a 11.
11 in la noche. So asado, this is the grill from Del Conde, yeah?
From the
¿Cómo te llamas?
Francisco.
Francisco. And you're breaking in. Robar.
Sí, no, Robert, open the door.
Open the door. Yeah. So come and see Francisco and
Nicole.
Nicole and tell them Tim sent you, okay? And you'll get a double. The bill will be double.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Paga doble. Cool dudes. So those are 2 restaurants that I recommend in this area. And we're going to have a look now at some of the new builds. It's on the left here.
We're struggling to get in anyway.
Not on a customs robbery, is it?
Broken kneecap he's got. Takes 6 weeks. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hope you'll be ready for breakfast for Christmas.
So how did he fall then?
He was saying he fell about 6 times. So I think it's what they call schwindelig.
Vertigo.
Vertigo, yeah.
Bloody hell.
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at what I'm going to tell you.
All right. So this is one of the new complexes that they're just building.
Oh, right.
And down the front there is where you go and have a look at the complexes.
They'll be private.
They will be private, and also if you're building them now, it is illegal to let them out for holidays. So unless they've got a pre-existing thing with the government where they're allowed to do VV, the Vivienda Vacacional, which is, you know, if you've got a VV outside the apartment, you know that it's legal, yeah. So, but mostly it's either for private or for long-term let, so 1 year minimum.
Right, okay, yeah.
1 year minimum. Daniel Holmes is attending Freaky Friday, cool dude, on November the 7th.
So, what's that place up there then?
This building here, the little village, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, what you've got Torviscus on one side,
Yeah.
and San Eugenio on the other side, right? So Torviscus, San Eugenio, and then up the hill is either Torviscus Alto or San Eugenio Alto. So that's still San Eugenio Alto.
Is it?
All the way up there, yeah.
What, all the way to the top?
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't realise it was that big.
Yeah, San Eugenio's pretty big. And not only that, but this used to be right at the top of the hill. I don't know if you can see it from here, but there's a massive complex as well that's totally empty. This, they had subsidence.
All right.
You know. So there you go, ladles and jelly
You wouldn't be
spoons.
sinking into that, would you?
This is Oasis to Fanya Bay. We're not going to go further up there because up there is, if you go far enough, there's a couple of cafes on the top road and a school and all that, college. But we're going to go back towards the thing now. It's 9:30. It'll probably take us about 15 minutes to get back. And then we can have a walk around the shopping centre and then go and have a coffee in the Wakanda. And then I got to shoot. And you do as well. Do you want me to take you back?
Well, you see, if you'd have took me yesterday,
Yeah.
you could have took us to La Caleta and we'd have walked back.
Gotcha.
But
Oh, you were using me as a taxi yesterday then?
I suppose in a way, yeah. but I was also saving you on fuel,
You were saving me on fuel.
so I thought it would work both ways there.
All right.
Method in his madness.
Nothing is madness.
But-
So if I've got to take you back to Los Cristianos, we've got to leave earlier.
Yeah.
Because I got to leave Los Cristianos at 10:30. So we got an hour for me to have a coffee and take you back. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We told him why we're going back.
Well, no.
He's going to tell all the stories when we sit down and have a coffee. Anyway, in the meantime, this is the back end to the
Jail.
this is the back end to the garage and the all-you-can-eat meat place.
You don't usually see a lot of graffiti, do you? There's a lot on there.
Yeah. Should have seen the people yesterday. I think it was in La Laguna. We got the Spanish version of Farage over, and they were all protesting, "Fascista! Ah, afuera, fascista, afuera!" And they were doing stuff. So there was, they weren't really happy about that. I mean, you come to a socialist country and a socialist islands, right? But we got this political party now called VOZ, VLZ, and that just means voice. And it is total populist, total the same as Farage, Trump, all those. And they're getting traction, you know?
Yeah.
And you're on the news like Sanchez, he's embroiled in corruption charges, right? You know what the corruption charges are? One of them, his wife paid somebody privately that was also working for the government to do something for her. Corruption. So it'd have been worse if she didn't pay her.
Yeah.
You know, they got the work done for free.
Yeah, they would have another go into them, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Champagne.
Ah, yeah.
It's all corrupt.
I think that's the one, the brown one, at the top there.
What's that one?
That's the subsidence on it, yeah.
So there's nobody in there?
I don't think so, no.
The light brown one.
The cream coloured one.
Yeah, the cream one. Yeah. It's light brown. Why did I say that?
That's huge.
It is. But I might be wrong. There's one of them, and
Oh. Well, you'd like to think they might take it down.
I think it would cost more to take it down.
Yeah.
But, or is it that one up there? No. They are massive. They are really high up, though.
Yeah.
You know, people say, "Oh, I don't want to go up Cardiac Hill to the."
No, yeah.
That, my friends, is Cardiac Hill.
Yeah, that is.
But if you can afford to live up there, you've got a driver. I used to do a Christmas show 3 years on a trot for people who lived up there, and they got all the family for Christmas, and the family was so diverse because one of them had married a Singaporean, the other had married an Indian, the other had married an American, you know, and all the kids were sort of a mixed bag. And I did a magic show on Christmas Eve, and I was Santa on Christmas Day, and I had to do the magic show in American accent so that they wouldn't twig me on, yeah. And then the kids, the young kids, they went, "Oh, Santa," right? And then the second year, one of the kids that got a little bit older went, "You're the fucking magician, aren't you?" I said, "Shh, it's for the children, you know, it's for the children." But he paid me very well, and the last time he said, "Look, we're not doing it next year because his wife was getting a bit ill, and we probably can't do it next year." So he gave me a $300 tip,
Wow.
a €300 tip. That was well worth it.
Yeah, not a bad tip, that.
That was a good tip.
You don't do magic shows still, do you?
COVID killed it, basically.
Right.
And not only that, but the hotels I was working for, I was my own manager, right? So I gave them a great deal, and I got decent money.
Right.
And then all the hotels were sold to Marriott Group, right, or another group, one of the two main groups, and they said, "Oh, we don't do personal contracts anymore. We only go through agencies." So I went to an agency that they recommended, and I said, "Oh, I've got a gig in the 5-star Carlton, and this is my price, and can you take over the contracts for me?" And they said,
Daddy?
"Well, if you come on with us, you've got to work twice a night, 6 nights a week." I said, "Well, I can't do that because I'm looking after the missus, you see." And they said, "Well, you're not going to make us any money then." And not only that, but they had to pay 3 times what I was charging them for the same show, right? 3 times. And I was getting 50% less. So I was...
It was a no-brainer then.
Yeah.
That's what normally happens, though. You can start going through agencies and...
Somebody's got to take a cut, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little bit like the NHS in Britain, isn't it?
Yeah, but the thing is, the company's willing to pay the extra, aren't they?
Well, the theory behind it is there's no upkeep. And
yeah.
if they get another agency that's cheaper, then we'll just change,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But that's false economy in my book. But, you know, I'm a staunch socialist. I've decided I'm an eco-socialist now because I quite like Zach Polanski.
You are having a laugh now.
No, I quite like Zach Polanski. Because
he can hypnotise women to get bigger breasts.
see, that, you see, is a lie.
Well, he said it on telly.
That is a lie.
Oh, go on then.
You want the truth?
Go on then.
I'm
Go
not
on then.
refereeing this political...
No,
Yeah.
I'm not refereeing, I'm just telling you the truth. What Zach Polanski did, he was a hypnotherapist, normal hypnotherapist. We go this way. And the Sun newspaper came and said, "Can we interview you about hypnotherapy?" And said, "Yeah, no problem." And he said, "Oh, and by the way, do you think you can hypnotise people to think that their breasts have enlarged?" He said, "Well, I don't do that type of thing, but I'll talk about it as long as you publish that I don't do that, and that I don't do that, and that it's not, you can't do it, yeah? You can't actually make the breast bigger, but you can maybe get somebody to think that they are bigger. It's like when the hypnotist on the stage pretend you're a chicken, right? So they said, "Oh yeah, no problem." And then they did a hack job on the thing.
Right, but he hadn't denied it though, has he?
Well, no, because he did it. But they didn't
So
say.
he hypnotised the woman. and
No, he
she-
didn't do it. He just said that he just said that he could. And they make him think that the breasts were bigger, but it probably wouldn't work, you know? But the Sun newspaper just put out, Zach Polanski says he can make women's breasts bigger, right? And the thing is, you're pulled into that type of thing, you know? Because you read the Daily Mail.
Oh, I don't.
Where'd you get it from? The Sun itself?
No, I just go on YouTube now. I don't trust any media.
Well, YouTube you can't trust either. Look at
Well,
me.
I know, but I think you're getting more. I think you're getting more truth on there than you are from the media.
The problem with YouTube is it gives you more of what you look at.
Yeah, I like to think I'm a little bit open, but
No, it's not that you're open. It's just you don't get to see the stuff that they don't want you to look at.
well, I think I get to see the stuff that I do want to look at.
Exactly. No, exactly.
You want your-
Yeah, in your bubble.
Yeah. But I also like to see what is going on in the world. But anyway, we're not going to go down that road.
No. We're not even at loggerheads.
Contention in our house.
We're not even at loggerheads. In fact, I'm exactly the same.
Yeah.
It's just the stuff that... And because I can read news in multiple languages, you get a load of more, you know?
Bigger
Yeah.
picture.
Well, it's not a bigger picture. It's if you learn a different language, it actually rewires your brain. It rewires your brain. So this is the cafe. Now it is a Wakanda, which there's a few of them on the island, but this one's fairly new. We got all these nice cakes for breakfast. That's a nice bit of bread there. Pumpkin bread, is it? Hiya. ¿Está abierta? Right, we're going to sit outside. Fuera.
Hey, taekwondo.
You want sun or shade?
I did.
Well, there's three of us. I want shade, if that's all right.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yeah?
Gee, that'd be fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I need the sun because I'm white.
Not unless you want to go over there under a thing. Do you want to go under a thing? No, it's too near the thing, isn't it?
Anywhere.
Okay.
I'm happy.
Is that you too? No. Is there any more? Do you want to go under there?
It's up to you. I'm only thinking of traffic.
No, I'm just thinking of the music.
All right, okay.
Because I got blocked last time I was here. And the traffic's it'll cut it out in the background. That looks quite good actually. And we can have this as the background. So we'll look out over there, and we'll sit this side. Is that all right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you want a brown or a green stool?
You tell us where to sit.
We'll all come on this side, and I'll sit there, and you two sit there.
You sit in the middle then.
Rose between two thorns.
A rose between two thorns. Hello, Rose. Right. Do-do.
It's nice out there. Is it in the way?
It will be.
You arranging it?
Do you want this bit of greenery on?
We'll have it. Yeah. We'll have it. That's what they call a little bit of foreground.
It's a foliage.
Okay. That way we want to go. There you go. So I won't be able to put your comments up, but I will be able to look at the comments on my phone. So Maz, what's the story, John?
Well, last week,
Yeah.
after I left you,
Yeah.
only got in, she's nearly comatose on the bed.
No, vodka.
No.
Sugar.
Go on, your story.
Well, you started.
I know.
He does this, he starts and then he hands it over to me. So, I hadn't been feeling great the night before.
Coffee can let you?
A large Americano, please.
Oh yeah, of course, sorry.
Can I have a latte, please?
Caffè con leche no man.
Americano.
Americano. Grande. Doble.
And during the night,
Yeah.
I frightened myself a couple of times because when I tried to turn my head over, my
Yeah.
head was in one place, but my inside of
Oh,
it
vertigo,
was
that's
like
why you were
a-
laughing. Okay.
Like a roulette wheel, and it frightened me.
All right, yeah, it would me too.
So I was going to come on the walk with you, but then I wasn't very well.
All right,
And
okay.
then when I got back, or when you got back, I'd spoken to a friend of mine who suffered, the friend actually I'd been on holiday with the week I came on my own.
Yeah.
And she suffers from vertigo, and I said, look, I've got these symptoms.
Yeah.
I said, what do you think? She says, well, it sounds like vertigo. And I
Oh
said,
my God.
God. So when he came back, I said, I really think I need to go and see somebody.
Yeah.
Because I was all over. And I do get migraines, ocular migraines. So I know when I'm getting a migraine because I get all the white lights around the eyes, but it was different to that. So we went down to the island doctor in the Passerella Centre, who were absolutely fabulous, I have to say.
The island doctor.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a doctor in the Passerella Centre.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is now. I'm not surprised
And
either.
it's open, right. It's open. Really good English, really accommodating, and they took me in and they did blood tests. No,
Wow.
she didn't do blood tests, did she? She just took my heart, my pressure, blood pressure, and I don't understand. Everything is normal, everything is fine. I don't understand why, because I said I've got this pain in my head down here, which is going into my neck a bit. I said, but I just don't feel grounded. So she said, well, I think you need to go to the hospital.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes, this is where Maz starts to like go into a panic.
Yeah.
Because this is a private, so it costs us what down there?
Well, that
150.
were 200,
200, yeah.
200.
that's what it
So
started
then
at.
she sent us to the hospital linked to that.
which is at,
Mon.
no, here,
It's near the Siam Park.
no, it's It is in San
Sanyo?
Yeah, yeah.
The Quran.
That's the one.
Yeah.
You can actually go in there in the emergency.
Well,
we didn't
know that, but I know now.
All right.
So she sent me there, and well, we was there from what 1 o'clock till 6 o'clock.
Yeah, 6, 7
Something
o'clock.
like that. And they did bloods, then they did a CT scan.
That's 350.
Yeah,
bucks at least.
500.
500, yeah.
Yeah, that's another 500.
I mean, I'm thinking I just need to get out of there because this is totting up. Master's going to have
But
a fit.
you want insurance?
Yeah,
pay?
I've got insurance, but that wasn't the point. It was a case of walking €350 straight away.
But you shouldn't do that because your insurance won't pay you back.
No, well, I had to ring the insurance first.
They said pay it all up front.
They said pay it all up front, keep
we'll
the
sort it out,
bills,
yeah.
and we'll sort it out.
So anyway, long story short,
€1,100 later to basically say that she was dehydrated.
no, I was slightly dehydrated.
Well,
However,
that's the impression
it was
I got.
vertigo. And the thing was with the vertigo, I was just feeling so sick all the time. I couldn't get rid of the nausea. So I basically came away with 3 lots of medication.
Yeah, what was that? £6.90. If we'd have gone to the pharmacy, you'd probably got that for £6.90.
Probably, but if it's something that's got to be on a prescription, you won't get it at all.
What? Yeah.
Huh?
You won't get that then.
You won't get anything that's on a
Right.
prescription.
Yeah. Well, he give us a
I'm
prescription.
glad you said that. It makes me feel a little bit better.
No,
that I am.
no, but the thing is, the private health here is the same as everywhere. You know, it's really expensive, but that's why you pay your health insurance. Right? And very rarely will somebody actually pay cash. Although, for me and Chris, it's probably cheaper to pay cash for private doctor when we need it, rather than paying the massive exorbitant monthly things, because we've got pre-existing conditions they don't cover us for anyway.
Yeah.
So we're totally on the NHS here. And the NHS is pretty cool. But if you are here on holiday, make sure you got your e-HIT card or your G-HIT card, I think it's called now, is it? And your passport. Those two things together is the only way that you'll get emergency treatment, and it is free.
Make sure you can access your insurance documents really quickly because we couldn't find them on his phone.
Yeah, I've got them on my phone, but of course you just
you're
store
panicking,
and
No, it's all right.
So so that was the.
So there's something to tell your grandchildren.
And then as we were leaving, they says, "Oh, if it carries on, we'll take you up to the main hospital." I says, "Right, come on, we're off."
You'll need to come back and stay in so we can monitor you.
That's 5,900 a day.
Is it?
Is it?
That's why we won't go in.
I'd rather float.
Even though I've got insurance, but I don't want to claim on it.
Sound and pick
the
keeps
problem.
dropping out.
Oh no! After all that.
1,339 drops, but we're at 6 meg. Okay, that's probably just as when we were over there.
Right.
But now we're okay here. Expensive way to say drink more water. So
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Sound and pick dropping out. Jumping picture. Webby boom. I'm looking at it. It's not too bad now, but we'll see.
So it was an experience, but I'm glad we did it because now we know what to do.
Okay. The people who are now saying it's jumping are obviously watching a bit behind, because not everybody watches the same, right? But everybody chats the same.
Right.
So everybody chats as if it's live. So if you're watching it and the little red bar at the bottom is not fully to the right, there should be a little thing saying live if you're on the phone, like that, right? And if you press the live button, it'll jump you to the end, and then you'll be seeing what everybody else. Because sometimes I get somebody coming in and they've started earlier and they've started at the beginning. They haven't come in the middle. They start at the beginning, and then that hotel there's nice, and I'm in a field, you know. So, and I know I'm 30 to 40 seconds behind anyway. So hang on, let's just work it out. Like that, right? Right. Yeah. So if you press the live button, right. So it's now 9:50. And then you'll be seeing. Okay. So Rob, Tim, Ruth, Anne Marie, Alan in the hat, morning Webby. Ray Duffy's on, hip hip hooray, the sun's out in the kingdom of faith. Bad signal zone. Rachel Reeves will be gone by lunch. Cool dude.
Really?
That's what Rob's saying. Yeah, but I mean, who wants to propose a budget? I don't think anybody will want to take that over. Morning all, just taking Dawn out again. Brownie points, have a great day. Come to Ecky, sir. Well, gotta go, says Daniel Holmes. Louise Parks is on, thank you for all your support. Anne-Marie, thank you for your moderation. Shirley's on, Davy Butler, I love you, Butler. Craig is on, Yvonne Brown, morning. Was a good vlog, but not great food. Enjoy your holiday. Oh,
Oh, what happened last night with all the beers?
that was too much, wasn't it?
Just came.
What
coming.
happened was, I've got one guy that serves me, right? And he says, do you want another one? And I said, yeah. And then the third beer, which was the last one normally, right? The third beer, the young lad came up, and the Italian guy's running around like a blue-ass fly, you see. So I said to the young lad, I said, I'll have a beer.
Did he think?
No, well, he went, right? And he went and ordered the beer at the guy, right? And then Alejandro said, Tim, yeah? And I went,
Another one.
like that. But he was saying, do you want another beer? And I'm just saying, I'm all right, you see? And then my waiter comes back and says, do you want another beer? I said, he pedido, I have ordered. And then he went and got it. So 3 beers arrived, right? So I gave 2 of them away to the thingy guys. And then he bought me
And then
one.
there was another.
No, but then he bought me one back. I said, I was giving you that because I'm not going to drink it. So I just necked it and went home. But I got a shot from Alejandro as well. I got a Jägermeister. Yeah, that's funny. Buenos dias.
¿Americano?
Gracias.
¿Café con leche?
Para mí.
¿Latte? Gracias. De nada.
It's a nice.
We should have put the Americano in that.
Yeah.
What's the inside? It's not a cup in a cup, is it?
It's a cup in a cup, yeah. Well, it's a blown plastic, I suppose. Ladies and gentlemen, but Americano Grande
Is a smallie.
is a small. Well,
Nice.
if you'd asked for a normal Americano, it might come like
Yeah, I
that.
know. Yeah.
A cafe solo, as they say. So I'm going backwards now. Exciting. Daniel, buen viaje. Executing time. Executing time for you to have a great time with your family. There you go. Shaker and chips separate from the burger. I saw your food review, then Gary Eats did a review on the heist meal. It didn't look value for money. I don't know. Physio for joint injury can take a long time, says Alan Brickle. I am going backwards, so it doesn't make much sense. Amazing friend, says Craig. Lots of physio. Oh, they're talking about Craig's leg, of course. Broken kneecap, Tim. Yeah, okay.
So he fell then through a dizzy spell, did he?
Yeah, he's prone to epilepsy or something like that.
All right, yeah.
So I don't know what it is. But correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, he had a couple of falls and he's hurt his kneecap. But he's coming over in Christmas. I'm hoping that they're going to let him travel, you know.
Yeah.
So 6 weeks from now brings you to the middle of December. He's coming out on the 20-something, so that's it. Cheers, big ears. Back up to 6 megabits a second. And we've only dropped another 300 frames in the last whatever minutes. Anyway, so if it's unwatchable, do yourselves a favour and turn off.
Drop a frame then. Is that the buffering then?
This tells me how many frames are dropped. And that means that, okay.
It moves from there to
no,
there.
what the buffer is iSend does this. It's sending signal, and if the signal's bad, it uses up the buffer, sending it to you guys, and then I come back online and I try and fill the buffer up again, right? So it's like a glass of water that's pouring out, and I've just got to keep topping it up. And if I don't top it up, it's megabits a second, and that means that I can put up to 12 megabits per second in, double, and it comes out at 6. So what I should do really is just put it to 3 and put 12 in, and then. But I prefer a better quality when it's really working. But I wouldn't worry about it really. I mean, the thing is, if you're watching live, there's always the chance that it's going to drop or get out. That's why personally I've started liking the walk I did with Cole yesterday.
Oh, the one that you bombed me out of.
Yeah. So what I might do,
which I'm not really happy about.
Not really. Yeah.
Which is not got over really, is it?
No, I'll tell you. Because I gave him short notice as well, didn't I? It was the night before.
Please take him out on his birthday then, because he'll never live it down. I'll get it all the time if you bomb him out.
What day is it?
6th of November.
Yeah, what day is it?
I think it's a Thursday, I think.
Thursday, huh?
Don't worry, you don't have to take them.
I can't bring myself to go on holiday till I can walk unaided. Or grab one of them super wheelchairs. John Barra, coffee's on me, Tim. Check your Revolut. John Barra. Thank you very much. I shouldn't have read that out because they might have got it.
Got cakes.
Do you want a cake?
How cheeky is that?
Revolut. Sent us 20 quid, so you can have a cake if you want.
No, we don't need a cake.
Bacon butty?
Are you?
I'm not going to eat a bacon butty. I promised Chris I'd have breakfast with her today. But I can do whatever you want.
I might eat a bacon butty while you're not eating.
Oh, doesn't matter.
Get a cake then.
So we're going to move Great British Pounds to euros, review the order. I'm getting 113.19. Is that good?
That's good, yeah.
113.19.
I mean, it's crap at the moment, but that's not bad.
I'm selling pounds and buying euros. Thank you so much, John. Very much appreciated.
Yeah, thank you. We'll have a cake on you.
I'd have a cake. Please put that on, laughing out loud.
Can you read that? I can't bloody read that. Too generous, John Barrow says Aki Aki. Gordon Duncan saying hi, David. I hope so too, says Craig. It's all paid for. I don't want to cancel. Besides, I can get airport assistance. Yep. What you want to ask for is VCHC, WCHC, right? And what WCHC does, it means that you need a wheelchair all the way, right? Or that you can't even do a few steps. So just say that I'm WCHC and they have to do the whole thing for you. Not only that, but at this end, the oilies or the owls will take you off the other side of the plane into a container which drops down and then brings you straight through passport control. It's perfect. So WCHC, and your mum can be your big light person.
One person with you, if that's the case.
I think it's only one person with you. Yeah.
As like a carer would.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to have anybody, but the person who's travelling with you can go with you. I don't think the whole family can go. I've not seen families.
Anyway, you best say hello to Bonnie Lad and John Pat.
All right, Bonnie Lad and John Pat.
Can I just say Bonnie Lad and Anne?
And Anne.
And Anne.
And Anne never gets a mention, bless her.
Hi, Anne. Is that the mate that was here?
No.
Anne is Bonnie Lad's wife.
Oh, right.
These
He
are
never mentions Bonnie Lad's wife.
These are the oldies that I go out with.
Oh, right. You called 2 breakfasts, Tim, for nothing. You're not called 2 breakfasts, Tim.
All right.
You know, I used to do that.
You're the extra bacon man.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, what I usually have is a breakfast and then a brunch. Because we don't actually, when I get home, I get to get up at 11 o'clock, but I get there 11:05, you know, sometimes a bit later. And then she says, oh, I'm staying in bed for half an hour, right? But she wants me to put her on her back and lift her up and open the curtains. Well, I've opened the curtains today before I left. I said, I'm not leaving you in the dark. And so I bought her this sleeping mask. So if she wants it dark, she just pull the mask down. And she looks better. And
I didn't mean that.
I didn't mean that. She doesn't watch this crap anyway.
No, I'm telling everybody else, you're not that sort of person.
No. I am a nasty person, but I've had a few beers. Like last night.
I am.
Yeah. But everybody forgives me for being a nasty person because I'm not such a nice guy. The assistant staff at Tenerife are brilliant. They sang Despacito to my wife and made her day. Craig saying you need to change the thumbnail at the start. It's Thursday, not Wednesday. Is it Thursday?
It's Thursday.
You told me it was Wednesday this morning when I said what day is it?
Well, that's because I was thinking that I was going out with you
Wednesday, yeah.
But again, I got bombed out, didn't I?
You did, yeah, for Carl.
With Carl, yeah. I've not met him yet.
Oh, you won't because he's going home today. Content. Wednesday walk. Here we go. Tenerife now live Wednesday. And it's because there wasn't a Wednesday walk in because I didn't go for a walk yesterday, did I? Edit. So just for you, Craig. Tenerife now.
Good job, people notice that.
Yeah.
I bet they don't miss anything, do they?
No. Thursday
I was just
walk.
about to say that.
Right. And then
Remind me your guest names, please. I'm Katrina. This is Mario.
or Maz as we call him.
Maz.
Not to be confused with Baz.
Hi, I can't see your name.
So I'm just going to put that up. Okay, I've changed the thumbnail to me being late.
I love that.
And Thursday walk. Okay, so if anybody coming in now, they'll go, what's happened there? What's happened there? So, more about you guys.
We've been out that long, it's now Thursday.
So you're up for a month, so I assume you're not working.
I retired it'll be 3 years in July. I was an assistant head teacher at a special needs school,
Right.
working with...
Is that more, was that with the kids or was it more administrative?
No, I did a lot with the kids.
Yeah?
Well, my specific role was safeguarding and also behaviour.
Okay.
And when I went for the interview, because I was always... my passion is behaviour, looking at behaviour and the roots of behaviour and getting to the root. And when I went for my interview, I remember the deputy at the time said, but this isn't just about behaviour, this is about diverse behaviour. And I was thinking, well, behaviour is behaviour. Until the first day that I was my first day there, and the head teacher stood on the door like he did every morning to welcome all the children in and said, can you go and get that hat off that young man, please? Now, he should have known, this young man, I'm green as grass first day, so I went to take this hat off, and this poor, I'll never forget his name, Reese, went into a complete meltdown. He was autistic, and his hat, he had a routine where he would come into the school, turn to his peg, and then he would remove his hat. That was his routine. And if you know autism, you know that they have to have their routines. And then this strange lady is accosting him in the corridor, trying to get his hat off, and caused absolute mayhem.
And that was to teach you a lesson?
Well, was he testing me? I don't know, but that's what... then it clicked, the diverse behaviour, because there's different behaviours with different conditions.
Right.
So it's not just a blanket thing.
Right.
And then I learned so much about the behaviours of different types of additional needs.
Did you go and slap him afterwards?
No, I didn't. There was no point apologising to him because he wasn't very
but you were...
verbal.
No, I don't mean the kid, I mean the head teacher.
Sorry.
Yeah, but the school was severely handicapped kids and
You
that.
can't say handicapped.
Why can't you?
Because it's not PC anymore.
Well,
so the school that I worked in, it worked with the whole spectrum of additional needs. So there were bright functioning, high functioning autism, Asperger's, ADHD, cerebral palsy, non-ambulant, non-communicative, PMLD children, severely autistic that were very traumatised. It just did the whole... And when I look back, it was like, oh my God, now I realise what she meant when she said, you're coming in here as a behaviour specialist, but actually you've got to look at how you're viewing behaviour now.
Right, okay.
And it was the best 15 years of my life.
So you grew?
Oh, totally,
Yeah.
absolutely. And I just want to say to any budding young teachers out there, I think the government should make it mandatory that every newly qualified teacher should do at least a term secondment in a special needs school.
That's a good idea.
Because I worked 18 years in a mainstream...
Shame you don't live in a democracy where you could make it happen, really, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. I worked in a mainstream school for 18 years, and looking back now, I know that I missed and did not do justice to many students because I just didn't understand.
I remember you. She never understood me. Never understood me.
Probably.
I didn't. School for me was like the thing you had to do before you went to work.
Yeah.
You know.
It was for me.
And it doesn't suit everybody. School does not suit everybody.
And it doesn't teach you how to live in the world that we're at now.
No,
unfortunately.
The school that I was in, and it's an amazing school, St Hugh's in Scunthorpe. It's an amazing school, and it's so diversified because it is the only one secondary school in that area. So it has everything, whereas bigger cities will have a school for autism, or they'll have a school for ADHD, or they'll have a school for PMLD, whereas we had everything because we were so small.
What's the goal of that school? Is it to let me be cruel for a
No,
minute,
you can
right?
say what you like.
Is it to
I'm
like?
retired now, so I can say what I like.
No, I mean, I think that if you're putting certain people in certain places, you've got to say where would they have been, right? So what you're doing is you're freeing up the normal school, if you like,
Yeah.
by getting rid of the kids with special needs, right? Does
No,
that
you're not
does
getting rid of the kids with special needs. What you're doing is you're actually
you're concentrating them
providing-
somewhere else?
You're providing what they need. What their needs
No,
are
I
not
I
met
totally
in a
agree with
secondary
that.
school.
What I'm saying
No, what he's
is,
saying is they're chucking them
the-
out mainstream to give to you.
No, but they can't. They can't.
no, I don't mean that at all. What I mean is that the people who stay in the normal school don't get to see these people anymore,
Oh, right.
and don't know how to react to
No,
them.
exactly.
They don't
Yeah.
learn how to react to people
Yeah.
with special needs. So you end up having an elite sort of like self-service and a majority who don't look at disablement as a normal part of life.
And on
you know?
reflection, that is where I think we fail some of these students, because some of these students don't need to be in a specialised environment. They don't need to
Right.
be in a special needs school.
They just need
But
to have
do
teachers.
have to be met.
Right.
And I don't think that their needs are being met. Like your dyslexia, like your mild autism, anxiety, massive. There's so many students now coming through with anxiety issues.
Fish show with that guy, not Jules Holland. What's the other guy that looks like Jules Holland?
I don't know.
Anyway, some Saturday breakfast club it was, and I was on the TV.
Well, so you asked me, what do we actually teach in the school?
Yeah.
So I can only talk about the school that I was in, and I know it has massively since I've retired, not because I've retired, but because there was a vast percentage of the staff that didn't believe that we should be putting these children through curriculum, and we were. So even with special needs, we were making them learn French, we were giving them geography, history. Because they're entitled to it, and they should be entitled to it.
Yeah.
And you have to work extremely, extremely hard to dumb it down to a level that they can access.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, and like that of them, not all of them, they're
Siobhan.
not going to go on to get a job.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to be able to survive in a society without a carer by their side. So why are we putting them through all that in the beginning? So since I have left, they have rearranged the whole curriculum to meet the needs of the students even more, and it is all more about life skills.
Okay.
But life skills was always a massive part of the school anyway, but not enough in my mind.
I think that life skills aren't even taught in normal
Mainstream,
schools.
no.
You know? Oh, mainstream. That's right. Not
Mainstream,
normal,
yeah.
as opposed to Abbey normal. What's it? I got the brain from Abbey normal. The German version of that is abt normal. Abt normal. We're talking about Frau Brucher, Young Frankenstein. It's Abbey normal.
See, I went
Marty
to China,
Feldman.
and in China I did a what would you call it? School. We did an
Exchange?
exchange.
Yeah.
We did an exchange, and I went and I taught lessons in a Chinese school, and you don't see any special needs.
No.
Now there is, although I know the link that we had, I know there was a special needs school because some of our more higher staff went over to see it. But you don't see special needs at all in the schools.
No.
They're just hidden away.
Are they hidden away, or are they looked?
I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I can't say. I wouldn't have that information.
I
to
like the
know that.
Japanese school system myself because they don't have cleaners in the Japanese school.
Kids do it.
The
Yeah,
first.
they do in China. Certainly when there's a break, as we would have a break, the teachers all disappear. There's no teaching staff in the area at all, and the students all go along and brush the floor, duster.
Mhm.
I mean,
It's off.
yeah.
Well, you got to blame the parents.
Do you know at lunchtime?
I was brought up right.
Lunchtime, so
Yeah.
there's an hour or so for lunch.
Yeah.
No teachers around,
Yeah.
and the students stay at the desks. In China, they say stay at the desks.
Is it was every 6 weeks. I was there for 2 weeks, right? And it was 2 years we were developing this chip plant, and I was part of the development branch. And it took them about a year and a half. It was to do all this stuff. And so I got to know a couple of the people and all that. And one guy put it succinctly. He says, well, basically, we've been here for thousands of years before you. We'll be here for thousands of years after you. And we do it the way we do it. You know, we do us. And I said, well, growing back the way we used to be, yeah, because China under communism and Mao Zedong was, it was dumbed down a bit, wasn't it? And they're coming up now, and they realise now that if they're not educated, if they don't get a good education in the new technologies, then there's going to be problems, right? And we in the West are not teaching that. We're still teaching our kids to be the military industrial complex, you know, to work in factories and do as you're told and all that stuff. Nobody's teaching people to critical thinking or anything like that. The benefit they've got in China as well is that they're all the same, right? It's not as diverse as the West. Yeah, the West is sort of mixed around, and so there is a lot of different cultures that we have to take consideration with here, right?
That's true, yeah.
Whereas China says, you come to China, that's the culture, mate, you know? Yeah. So I don't know what the answer is, but 250 years American empire next year?
I think it's on its way out again, isn't it?
Yeah, 250 years next year, isn't it? 1776 to 2026. And no empire has ever survived it.
No. You know, it's funny you should say that. I was just on YouTube the other day, and America's on stage 5 of a 7-stage
That's right, yeah.
cycle. I remember you telling me this last time we went out.
Yeah, the 7 stages, yeah.
Yeah.
Euphoria.
And they're on about number 5 now.
Yeah, yeah.
Like your guess makes a huge difference in lives. You know, what makes a huge difference is having people that understand.
Yeah.
Having people that understand, and I take my hat off to carers, parents, family that look after these students / adults, because it's a full-time job, and I've seen parents on the knees, carers on the knees, because they just don't know what to do, where else to go to help.
We're buffering again, it says. Sorry about that. Waiting for my Tesco delivery, says Tricia. The mic's buffering. Alan, my daughter's high functioning even with ADHD and works as a managerial person in local government. Yeah. I don't think they're all lazy. We didn't say they were lazy, did we?
I didn't say. No, somebody had put the kids are lazy and don't want to work today.
Oh, right, okay.
Nowadays.
We got on with it, made stronger stuff back in the day, our parents' kids in the war. Yeah, I think then it wasn't identified, but it's always the same, it's always there.
Yeah.
And I remember my grandparents, when they started working in psychiatric hospitals, it was more like a prison than a health thing.
Rehabilitation place.
Right, yeah. Mother got me a job at 13 working in the garden nursery. Best thing she ever did for me to learn to work ethic and how to earn and provide for myself. Now 5 years retired. Retired at 55. Cool dude. Slick Nick buffering for me. The biggest problem, Slick Nick, is this. It's a live show, ladies and gentlemen. You expect buffering. Hi Tim, as you know, my son has achieved a great. What my son has achieved. So I'll start that again. Hi Tim, as you know, what my son has achieved, he has Asperger's and slight ADHD, and if it wasn't for the schools he went to, he may not have achieved what he has. It was hard work, but worth it, yeah. Was that a special school then, or did the mainstream school look after him? Yeah. Pauline, it varies today, £3, says Tricia. There you go. People like your guests make a huge difference in lives, says God. Well,
not me.
Yeah.
You make a huge difference in my life, darling.
You do.
Maz has Asperger's.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It's on the spectrum of autism, but not quite as black and white. Well, no, you are black and white. Not quite as restricted as autism.
Okay. And what is it? I thought autism was caused by paracetamol, says Donald Trump.
Was that a joke?
Of course it was a joke. See, I'm not the only one who listens to rubbish on the TV set, yeah?
YouTube rubbish.
Cliff Mitchell there. Good morning, Tim. Morning, cool dudes. Good morning. Many people dismissed a lot of illness until it affects their families or friends. There's a lot of ignorance out there. You know,
Absolutely.
I think what it is,
That's the biggest killer, the ignorance
yeah,
of others.
and ignorance not in the fact that you're an ignorant bugger. So ignorance is no knowledge of, right? So it's
Or not even wanting to understand.
But the thing is, I do appreciate when people have got to understand a lot of stuff. There's certain stuff they got to filter out, and if they're filtering out your speciality, then you think that they don't want to know. But they're filtering out a lot of things.
Can I say that I'm talking about the people that are close to us?
Yeah.
That are sometimes quite dismissive. The people that I would expect
To support.
Yeah.
Okay.
A bit dismissive, and I mean it, friends, close friends, family.
Mm-hmm.
They're the people I mean. I mean, I know general society, you know, you can't expect everybody to have a wealth of knowledge on how to support these
or
people.
worry about stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they got other stuff to worry about, like putting food on the table mostly. But I do appreciate that. Many people do miss a lot of illness until it affects. Who did that one?
Yeah.
And Gordon, mainstream. That's right. And I'm saying normal schools, but I mean mainstream. And I just saw it buffering on here as well. So you are exactly right. In fact, we're going to finish it here because I should have left 4 minutes ago to get these people back to Los Cristianos. Unless you want to go somewhere else.
I'm all right.
Now, why have you got to get back? That was one of the questions.
All right.
Just looking at an apartment, that's all.
Are you looking at an apartment? Are you meeting somebody?
Well, I can delay it. It's not a problem.
No, it's okay. I'll drink me back. I'll just go and grab this.
No, you're not right. It's not.
No, I've got to go.
Yeah, I know you have.
So I'll be right back. You're on.
I'm on.
So you carry on talking.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Now what do we do?
It's your stage. You talk about your special needs.
Kids. I think that I would agree with the condition of Down syndrome. They are the most tactile people, the most loving people working in a school. When we had difficulties with the Down syndrome, because one of their traits is that they are extremely stubborn, but actually motivating them with a biscuit or some sort of food could usually bring them round. But they are lovely. Use of recreational drugs before and during pregnancy could be why they are like it. I have dealt with children, or I've worked with children, should I say, of substance users and conditions that substance use, alcohol in particular, can cause youngsters. There's a link there. I'm not saying it was all down to that. In the hot seat now, definitely in the hot seat. Does he do this very often and leave people? OMG. Is that OMG because I'm here doing it, or OMG I've been left?
I thought that was a band in the 80s.
Katrina, I treat everyone as normal, but it would be helpful to understand the different conditions. That's a whole day. That's a whole day blog.
So you're going to start a channel now?
Am I?
Awesome.
I have thought about doing. We did talk about a blog because of Maz and his Asperger's. We did talk about doing a blog from that Asperger's point of, not Asperger's point of view, but just generally understanding it. Because it's only since we've been together that you've really spoke about it, isn't it?
And we have been together a long time, by the way.
20 years, yeah. But I think the fact that I spent that time it was meant to be. We were meant to meet because I think I had that training.
Mm-hmm.
And then we met, wasn't it? And I had.
Well,
I was
with me
yeah,
when.
but I was early days into the job now. But as time's gone on and I understand more about it, I understand that, no, that's wrong, because you correct me every time. I try to understand and get in his head and think how he will be thinking, but then he keeps telling me, you will never understand what's going on in my head.
Do you have to?
I don't have to, I guess I just want to, because I want to help him as much as I can.
Just love him.
No, she does that.
Yeah, I do that.
That's it. Just love him.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've got to finish here. Sorry about that. Sorry about the jittery jottery and all that. But it's live TV, so what do you expect? Don't forget, if you want to book a walk, I will probably just blow you off after taking the booking and say I'm going to push you to another day. Especially you guys, the Julie and Dave on his birthday. I'm blowing you off, and I'm going for a party with Maz. So there you go. So Maz and Katrina, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Thank you.
Thank you. And if you do want to start a vlog, I've got 2 recommendations for you. The first thing is get a phone that you can put on a stand and use a good camera. Don't use that camera.
Okay.
So just frame yourself up, you know, use a mirror if you need to. Frame yourself, get somebody else to do it, and then just leave it there and make sure you got decent audio. Audio is more important than video sometimes. And then just record a load of shit, right? No, I'm serious. Just record a load of shit, put it somewhere safe, and then look at it later and watch it back and make little comments on it, you know. So if you got CapCut or some sort of editor, you can make little notes on each clip, yeah. And don't do like an half an hour. Do like 10 or 15 minutes on certain subjects, right? Just pour your heart out. What happens is you end up becoming a documentary editor, and the documentary editor doesn't film with the story in mind, right? A vlogger films with the story in mind. I'm going to go here, do this, eat these fish and chips, and go home, right? But a documentary, which is what I think this would be, is just talking to the camera honestly, and then look back, and then the story will come out. Oh. And then it might be that you've recorded this first and this second, but it makes sense to do that, right? And then you put it in a little 20-minute segment on a particular subject or a particular area, and then publish it, see what people think, and then do the next one, you know? And then if you people's things, then consider going live after that. If you want to do a live thing, or do a live every month or something, based on the stuff you've done. But just record everything, and most of it you'll throw away, right? And just those nuggets.
I can't stand looking at myself in the camera though.
Well, then just do it as an audio vlog, as a podcast. Podcasts are also okay. You don't have to be video. Just most things have got a voice recorder. Hey Siri, open voice recorder. There you go. Record. Podcast number 1, section 1. I'm going to be talking today about ADHD, where it came from, and why we didn't know it existed up until 10 years ago.
I don't have a clue where it came from.
Well, then you find out. Yeah. And then I'd listen to a 20-minute podcast on ADHD came from, and who invented it, and
see
who
what's
named
going to
it.
happen now.
Yeah, and you don't even have to be on a film if you don't want it. In fact, I'll feature it. I'll invite you to Balcony Banter, and we'll play we'll play it, and you'll come in on your phone, right? We'll play the podcast, and then we'll ask you questions about it.
Wow.
Right.
Ladles and Joey Spoons, on that note, we're going to go. So I'm going to say see ya, and you're going to say wouldn't want to be you, okay? See ya.
I wouldn't want to be.
Turn this off, or that anybody down. So, I'm recording. My fault. Right, first question. Here's Jen. I'm having a big Ladles and Jelly Spoons. Where are you from? So, what's your name and where are you from? The channel. Okay.